don't think it's just because someone might be hooked on drugs or whatever they hooked on or whatever their problem is, that the rest of us is bad and all good. Quit putting us all in the same barrel.
Yes, yes.
I mean,
you're all unique, you're all different, you're all different.
I can look at it like this here. The way how y'all treat homeless people, y'all in the same barrel, okay? Y'all no different.
Yes.
I mean, I'm surprised you ain't got a little committee club going on.
I'm Jesse, behind the camera is James, and we are roaming in Riverside. And today, we're in the downtown area of Riverside, California. It is a beautiful June day out here in the city of Riverside, California. We're right on the corner of Lemon and 6th Street. And we got an old friend today. It's a real pleasure to talk to Larry the Legend again, Larry King here. Larry, tell our viewers, remind them again about how old you were and where you're from.
Well, I'm 66 now and still kicking it. I'm originally born from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, moved up to Tacoma, Washington to be with my wife and everything. But come down here to California and I'm loving it and I'm staying. I got to just find me a place to live, which is, I can see, is being very hard about itself, you know, trying to stay within the cracks and the bureaucrat shit they be giving you. I mean, I should have been in a house by now or apartment, but everything seems to go to the left. It's going my way, but then again, it's not going my way. It's more or less like the people who's supposed to help me is not helping me. It's just like I'm just wasting my time and your time.
So how long have you been on the streets of Riverside?
Okay, so far it has been 2.5 years, going on 3.
Wow.
And believe me, it's a struggle out here. It is a very struggle. Yes, you got people who's acting crazy and all that stuff, but like I said, the government failed those institutions, so that's why they're out here. I mean, as for the homeless, you really ain't got nothing to be scared of. But you're gonna come across some you should be scared of. But basically, I'm doing well. You can see I'm trying to lose weight, and I'm wearing my favorite pouch because I consider this is like every person on here that you're okay. Every person on here that you know or character you know, guess what? He lives inside of all of us.
That's right.
Each and every, even little Chucky. Okay, come on. We all have our bad sides. We have our good sides. We struggling with this world as we can and do the best we can. But it's always going to be a down here fight. You still got people who kind of look at the homeless, look down on them. Well, you have other people who goes out there and bring food to them, which is a good thing for them. And send a shout out to all of y'all. God bless you on that. Let's see what else.
You're 66 years old. You look great.
Oh, I know I do.
I mean, how do you keep in shape? I mean, it's tough. This ain't for everybody out here.
Walk.
Okay, so
I
you
just
walk.
walk. You know, that keeps me going to get up. And I'm finding a lot of places that's got for rent signs and all that. And I take it back to the place I met and we check on it to see if I can get in there or whatever. So I do have one problem, is that for some apparent reason, I do not know, I applied for one place and a domestic violence charge popped up from somewhere. I guess it's supposed to be from here because I went to the police department and they have no record of it. Now, I remember me and my daughter getting into an argument and the police was there, but nothing happened of it. The police left. But at the one place I was at, we trying to figure out where did this information come from. I mean, nobody knows where it comes from. It was just told to me this is supposed to be one of the reasons why I can't get a place. But it shouldn't have no bearing on me and my daughter having an argument up here, and it never was processed, you know. So, but
never were arrested or
yeah,
anything.
nobody was arrested. Nobody had to go to jail. How is something that happened, oh yeah, in the year 2022 should affect me here in California? And I'm not gonna say I'm a good guy. Yes, I have. Me and the wife had got into a couple of arguments, and I did go to jail, and I did plead guilty to it just to get back to work, to take care of the family. But this is ridiculous. You know, if this is what's gonna keep me from getting a place here, and I'm loving Riverside, then, you know, I might never have to go back home to the wife. You know, I'm enjoying this, y'all. Come on now.
Well, it's beautiful down in town.
Oh yeah, look at the weather. I mean, God.
Yeah.
Right now it could be raining up there in Tacoma, Washington.
Yeah.
You know.
So that's where you're from, Tacoma, Washington, huh?
Yeah, that's the last state I was at. Was Tacoma, Washington, with the wife. My daughter went to South Dakota with her husband and the grandkids, because we used to live right down the street from here. So.
Well, you got a great attitude.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And tell us about some of your friends there. You got any friends out here?
Yes, I have one friend that I met, but that's at the shelter where I met, you know.
Okay.
Because if you can see what I got on my head, I'm a firm believer of that. Because unfortunately, that's what society done did to you. You can't trust your neighbor. You can't even trust a person who's walking across the street, because you just don't know. And that's a crime, shame within itself, that we done got lost from all of that to where I can't trust you. No, I know you're going to do something wrong. How they always say that keep your friends close and keep your enemies closer. Let's get realistic. It's the family. Yep, they the one going to do you. It's the family.
Yeah.
Forget what they say. The family's gonna be the first one to stab you in the back. And if you listen to some of the music, especially Southern Soul, you'll hear how every artist said it's the family that's gonna do it to you, and which is true. The family's not there to be supportive or whatever the situation. I done came across a lot of people where the family did not support them, and they out here in the street. You know. They probably have their own demons too, but it's just, we just stopped trusting in each other.
How about kids? You had kids, Larry?
Oh yeah, my kids are grown though.
Talk to them?
Oh yeah, I still talk to my daughter. Me and her is on Facebook.
Okay.
Her name is Angel Trinetta King.
Right on.
And she sends me these wonderful pictures of my latest new grandbaby boy.
All right.
And that's one thing that keeps me going, because I was about to just give up. If it wasn't for that little man right there, and I'm getting these pictures, and as he grow up and progress, that's what's keeping me going. You know, I'm going to find this house. I'm going to find a place where I can sit down, rest my head, and finally take a break. Because now I feel like I'm back at work again, that I got to try to get out here and find a place. And it's getting harder and harder to get a place, but you see places up for rent. Let's see, like right there, that sign right there, the apartment he probably talking about is the house where my daughter used to live at. That's up for rent. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice little quaint thing, but yeah. I'm seeing houses everywhere popping up, or how they want to do it, or you know what I'm saying? Why is it so hard for me to get in there? And then on top of that, like I said, the government should just go on ahead and take over. They become landlords. I'm sure all these buildings that's empty or whatever could be turned into apartments.
There's a lot
Instead
of
of
empty buildings,
building apartments, let's use these buildings we already got that's empty. What's the problem?
Yeah.
You know?
Tell us this, is it dangerous out here?
Oh yeah, it's always dangerous. There might be a disagreement or whatever, and you just kind of gotta play it by ear. When you see it coming, the best thing to do is walk away from it, get away from it, get as far away from it, because it's gonna escalate. And that's on for men and women. You can see one little incident will escalate. Don't think it's just because Some of them might be hooked on drugs or whatever they hooked on or whatever their problem is. That the rest of us is bad and all good. Quit putting us all in the same barrel.
Yes, yes.
I mean, the
you're
way
all unique. You're all different. You're all different.
I can look at it like this here. The way how y'all treat homeless people, y'all in the same barrel. Okay, y'all no different.
Yes.
I mean, I'm surprised you ain't got a little committee club going on. You know, is it? Oh, he's homeless. Make sure he get off this block, please, please, please.
Yeah,
but you know, who knows what's going to happen in the future? Hopefully, I get lucky this year and get a place before I turn 67. Unless the Lord need me up there, but that's another story.
Yeah, I think we need you down here, Larry.
I need myself down here too.
And what do you got going on for the rest of the day?
Let's see. I'm coming back down here.
Okay.
I'm going to be going over there because they give free dinner, and there's a couple of people that I'm gonna take with me there, so they can get. You know, they also give you clothes, so take them there, and you know.
Tell us about your last trip to Washington, didn't you? You said you go back and forth to visit the family?
Yeah, I had to go for the funeral that I had to go of my sister-in-law.
No, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, and she was the pride and joy of me. I swear to God, she kept me always being focused on things, you know, because she always had that positive attitude.
Yeah.
And it was a shame the way how she went, but I'm not going to discuss that. But
okay.
But I really do miss her.
What about family?
As for my family, I still miss my wife, but me and her just can't seem to come to an understanding on situations.
That happens.
She's still sticking to her guns. She don't come down here. She's gonna be surprised when I tell. No, she might not be surprised that I'm not coming back up there.
Ooh.
Yeah. So unfortunately, it is what it is.
That's right.
Yeah. You know, I got to think of myself at this time and moment. I know she's not having too much of a problem. She can take care of herself pretty well.
And you look like you're doing pretty good.
Oh yeah, I'm doing well, and I've got to do my thing. Where's that other guy you was telling me about a while back?
Any of our viewers out there, if you find it in your heart, we got Larry King here. We're right on the corner of Lemon and 6th, you guys. And if you find it in your heart, maybe you want to come by and say hello. I don't think Larry would be too hard to find. You got a cold drink, a sandwich, something warm to eat, that would be much appreciated.
Oh, yeah.
Larry, what's your favorite food?
I don't know. I don't have none no more.
How do you keep such a great attitude, Larry? Tell our viewers, man, you look great. You're always smiling. You're always a breath of fresh air.
This woman right here. She just gets up every morning and do her little walk. And you know, that's what you got to do. Get up.
Yeah.
Get out of the house. Don't be stubborn in the house.
Yeah.
Get out. Please, get out. I mean, I done got it down to a science how the people who've been here before me, how they work. They wait till close to noontime and then want to come out when it's hot as I don't know what out of here. I mean, it be scorching hot now. I say, okay. But I notice with the elderly, we kind of just stay in the house until it cools down. Like, okay, right about now, this is cool.
Yeah.
Give it a couple of hours. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to even have this on. Okay, because it'll be too hot for this.
Yeah. How are people out here? How do they treat you? Are they good to you?
I come across some good people, and then I come across those who are hypocrites and those who look at the homeless and be say, oh man, I gotta deal with him. Let me get away from here. Dude, I ain't thinking about you, but since you want to insist to make me know that you're there, because normally I walk past you and wouldn't care about you. Yeah. I can care. You got your own problems just like I got mine. So it's not going to be no different.
That's right.
So you being scared of me, I'm not scared of you. So what you got? What are you scared of with the homeless?
Yeah.
Please explain that to the rest of the world. What is you really? Is it the fact that this could have been an old neighbor of yours? Is you trying not to know who he is or try to just brush him off? Come on now, what happened to humanity? It's there. Come on, let's bring it back. What happened to it? I mean, we used to have a good time. And the fact that I can see that everybody's getting far apart from each other, and they depending on that phone to guide them to, I don't know where.
Through life.
Yeah, well, it was more or less the phone is kind of like, it is going to be part of your life. It's going to be part of you now.
Yeah.
So just deal with it and
Accept it.
we have to accept everything because we don't know what's going to, let's see, 2-3 years from now. Yeah. We're not going to know what new technology is going to come out.
It's changing every day.
Yeah, it's changing every day. You're right. It is changing every day. Everybody said go for the AI. Other people said don't go for the AI. Don't you remember the Terminator? Don't you remember this here? Once we let a computer be in charge? Come on. But it looks like they're going to still do it anyway behind our backs. So
that's right.
What can I say? We just have to live through it or become mercenaries and fight the robots.
Anything you want to say? Any last words to our viewers out there? They love you, Larry.
Okay. Please help me find a place. Reasonable price, you know. I'm willing to be able to spend $500, $600 for a 1-bedroom apartment, house, whatever. Or if I can get a voucher from the city to where the voucher helps where they take 30% of my income from my SSA, and then that gives me the opportunity to build up money. You know, give me a jump start. Yeah. I mean, and I need that jump start.
Yeah.
You know, if anything, try to talk to the city and ask them, can they find me a place? Not a nursing home either. Okay?
Yeah,
I might be old, but I ain't ready
You
yet.
ain't ready for that nursing home.
Yeah. Talk to your congressman or whatever and see if y'all can get them to find me someplace where I can finally rest and enjoy the rest of my retirement.
Yes, you are a senior.
Yeah.
And Larry, that's the end of our
You
interview.
make it seem like senior is so old.
I'm with you. Larry, and you know at the end of my interviews, I always say, can I say a prayer for you, Larry?
Yes, you can.
All right. Dear Father in heaven, dear Lord, thank you for taking care of Larry for us, Lord. Father, I pray if he has any infirmities or any illnesses or anything wrong with him, Lord, that you heal him, Father. You are the ultimate healer. You heal this man, Father. And Lord, he's talking about shelter, Lord. He needs a place of his own. He needs a place to lie his head, Father, and a place to get out of this elements, Father. It's dangerous out on these streets. So thank you for protecting Larry. But Lord, he's a good man. He opened up his heart to us, Father. So I pray that you open up the gates of heaven, Lord. You say we don't have because we don't ask. So we're asking. We're asking for a place, a permanent place for Larry. And Father, I pray that his wife is okay up there and his family is okay. And Larry, assure him that his daughter's okay and his new grandbaby's okay, Father. And let Larry know that there are people out here that care for him. There are people out here that love Larry.
Yes, there is.
And I pray this all in your son Jesus' glorious name. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Can I have a hug?
Oh, yeah.
All right, Larry, man, it's good to see you.
Hey,
I'm Jesse. Behind the camera is James. We're out here with Larry the Legend. We're in downtown Riverside. We're roaming in Riverside, and we are out.